Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Paul. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Hilton. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it. Takeaway.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
With the catch, it's Dupree.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
2nd down and goal. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Badgers. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. From the shotgun, handoff inside, powering through. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks look. Nobody can bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, Chris, how about the running back here on 3rd down and 1? He's so focused on trying to just pick up a couple yards for the first down. You could almost see him slightly hesitate there once he hit that initial surge from that defense and was still on his feet. He's looking around. There's nobody to slow him down, so he gets huge yards on this play.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Dupree. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Final play before the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's Ellison. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looks right for a quick completion. Running with purpose. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Pass midfield. Past the 30, the 10, touchdown, Wisconsin. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play.
Bruh, anybody got some ibuprofen for my players, dog? Everybody getting hurt these past, like, 4 games, dog. This is bad. And I have no backups, basically.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. That LSU offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
To throw, it's Ellison. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a 1st down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The quarterback keeps it on the option. He gets loose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play.
And he will score! Touchdown, Badgers!
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught on the outside. It's Parker. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Clark. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On third down, it's a handoff. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. One team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense will take their
Bro, I accidentally just dropped my controller.
Hand off to the right side. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. As the first down is still going. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Badgers will line up on first and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Badgers are going to cash in here in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Berry. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Grab behind the line. It's Berry. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. A deep shot to the left side. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Bengals offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's caught. It's Green. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking to make a play deep downfield. No, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Grinding away on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Catch made on the out route. Good enough for first down yardage.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. The sure hands. It's Watkins. They bring him down after a short gain there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Bringing pressure. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Launching one to the end zone. That will be incomplete. Trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good. And time expires on the game. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out.